Hello there, my beautiful and lovely gamers. My name is Jonal. Let's talk about this new patch that is live. There are nerfs, there are buffs that people are a little bit up in arms about. So let's cover those. Before we start the video, we're doing a giveaway, both me and one of the staff member on our server known as Whole. We're giving away 200 owl tokens. So if you want to support your favorite team, you just want to get one of those sweet MVP skins or something like that, all you need to do is to like this video, go on our Discord server, and in the server announcement like chat room or whatever you want to call it, there is a post. You react to that like everybody else has, and boom, you have entered the giveaway. Now, of course, a like on this video helps against YouTube's abusive algorithm, helps sharing it around. Same goes for a comment and subscribing to the channel. The support means a lot, and it helps the channel grow and stay afloat. With no outside of that, if you want to rank up, improve, and get better at the game really fast, you can hire me as a private coach. It's 50 euros for a 2-hour session. Hit me up on a Discord server. Doesn't matter if you're bronze or top 400. As long as you can get a bot to me, I can help you rank up and improve the game really, really fast. With no further ado, let's talk about the very first one, the Widowmaker nerf. Full charge time for scope shots increased from 0.75 sec to 0.9 sec. That is a 0.15 sec increase. You might be asking, why the fuck are they nerfing Widowmaker after she went through goats and then she went through double shield? Why are they nerfing her now? And the fact is that she was tuned up a little bit, trying to make her viable in double shield meta, making her viable in goats and so on. And now I think that now that we finally see Ryan Zarya, Ryan Diva, even Dive, which Widowmaker is really good playing against, also playing with Dive, they are nerfing her just a little bit to try to make her DPS count go down. This is not a huge thing. If you're good on Widowmaker, you will still be good at her right now. The only thing that is kind of changing is the scope time in Widowmaker duels, which I will cover how this affects Widow 1v1s and how you can play around this in Widow 1v1 in an upcoming video, so subscribe for that. And it will do two things. Number one, make sure that when you're doing tank headshots and stuff like Ryan's, Divas, and so on, that 0.50 second can give them a little bit more reaction time to potentially block a shot, but that's not really that big. It mostly won't affect you. But if you're relying a lot on body shots, right, and against stuff like Hanzo's, then because of the extra little charge time, it can make you a little bit vulnerable since you're standing more still. So corner peeking against a Hanzo, especially if you're relying a lot on those 120 damage body shots, can maybe fuck you up a little bit, and therefore it's really important you watch the upcoming video where I talk about how to actually peek and use a Widowmaker at a higher level, which so many people are struggling with. Do subscribe and watch out for the video if you're interested in learning how to peek, not just in Overwatch, but in general FPS as well. Outside of that, Symmetra got a buff, which some people I know are frustrated about. Her photon projector, meaning her blue balls that she shoot at you, if you know what I mean, guys. The damage has been increased from 120 to 140. Doesn't really change much. Before, she could fully charge an orb, hit a tracer and melee immediately. That would be 150 health and could burst the tracer. She can still do that. She cannot do this to 200 HP heroes. It hasn't really changed much. It's just giving her a little bit more of viability, if you want to even call it that, at longer range pokes. A little bit more damage that scales a little bit better now with damage boost. But again, you still play her for turrets, TP, and charging up the beam to max. You don't really play her for her orbs. It's just a nice side effect of picking the hero. If you really want or like that kind of spam, pick Hanzo. He's like a billion times better at it. There's no reason to play Symmetra for the right clicks, right? Then there's more consistent and just general stronger heroes at that job. Outside of that, Brig got a nerf. The repair pack, armor overheal reduced from 75 armor to 50 armor, and the healing per second decreased from 60 to 55. I think that this is really good. The problem with Brig should be picked for utility. Should be picked for the stun. Should be picked for the whiplash. The fact that she can, to a certain extent, zone a corner and help the front line strengthen the front line and the main group of your tank line, right? Helping a Ryan deals shield damage, holding corners, and so on. That's what you pick her for a lot of time. And then, of course, you have rally to engage and so on, and kind of sustain a little bit during fights. Doing that, and on top of that, having like really high healing that she can burst, plus the AoE healing from her damage and all the stuns and so on, made her a little bit too strong. Did that you could pick like Brig and Lucio as a combo, which I don't think should be the case. I think that you should have like Jonal Brig should be a viable combo, but I don't think that Brig herself should be feeling like a main healer with the amount of utility that actually get, because it starts becoming a little bit overtuned at that point. So I think this is a really great nerf, even though I've heard some people being really upset about this on Reddit. Outside that, Wrecking Ball, his pile driver, and this is such a good nerf. Affected players, loss of air control reduced from 1 second to 0.5 seconds, meaning when you're now getting pile driven and getting knocked up into the air, instead of not having any control over your movement and anything like that, and kind of being CC'd, kind of soft CC'd in the air for 1 second, has now been reduced to 0.5 seconds, which is huge and really good. Because some of the teams that I consulted with kind of abused this in OD on certain maps. I made a video on that, which I can link down in the description if you guys are interested in some higher tier kind of breakdowns and kind of theory crafting. But where you play Hammond and Tracer with a Orisa frontline, and you use that, you could, because the fact was, if you slammed the enemy backline or the squishies as the frontline was pushing in, the Tracer essentially had a free 1 mag due to them not having any say in, they were stunned for a second, right? So it was super easy for a Tracer to 1 mag somebody, especially with help from the Hammond, right? Super easy frags. Giving them reducing this from 1 second to half a second really does help with surviving some of this CC, hopefully, because Hammond is really strong in general, so hopefully this helps tuning him a little bit down, as he's a really strong kind of solo contender as a tank. Outside that, of course, that's all for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, does really help out the channel. Again, if you want to improve really fast Overwatch, rank up and compare the game, you can hire me as a private coach. It's $50 for a 2-hour session. Just hit me up on our Discord server, which is linked down below. Don't forget to join the giveaway. I hope that you guys have a lovely gaming experience. Please take care of yourself. Please stay positive. And as always, guys, my name has been Jonal, and you guys keep the enemy in your crosshair.